Hey everyone, Blast here, and today I will be sharing another character concept that I made for Dead by Daylight. And today's character is the dude from the Postal series, specifically the very first Postal installment, since it has clear horror, inspiration, and disturbing themes and imagery. If Postal Dude was included in Dead by Daylight's Horror Hall of Fame, I feel we would be one step closer to experiencing the true horror vibe that old Dead by Daylight strived for. Before we go on, if you wish to see more videos from me, including iceberg videos, mystery discussions, and more Dead by Daylight related videos, make sure to leave a like as I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to subscribe right now, I think that's kind of weird because I haven't talked about anything yet. However, feel free to do so after watching this video. Thanks for clicking on my video, and without further ado, let's get into it. Because half of the player base is filled with uncultured swines when it comes to horror stuff, and especially relating to video games, you probably will be asking, what is Postal? To briefly summarize the first game, it's an extremely disturbing and dark top-down shooter where you play as the dude, and your job is to kill all hostiles. However, the game gives you the choice to kill the innocents around the map if you so desire. The dude goes from shooting up his neighborhood to the circus to the airbase to a bunch of different places, and eventually reaches a school. Before he could do anything, he fully breaks down, allowing authorities to imprison him for his crimes. There are many theories surrounding the game, with the general consensus being that the dude is possessed by a demon, and that the demon is brainwashing him and forcing him to kill people. Sounds kinda like the Entity. Anyway, after the first game, Postal 2 was made, and it was basically a 180 from the original. Well, the first game was a horror game where you play the monster. The second game is basically a shitpost I probably would have made in middle school, which is pretty cool in its own right. It's hilarious. But long story's over, Postal Dude belongs in Dead by Daylight as a killer. Now, onto my concept. The Dude, a demon-possessed killer able to unleash chaos and maim survivors from a distance with his power, Boomstick. His personal perks, Hex Parade of Disasters, Shake It Up, and Going Postal, allow him to stay 2 steps ahead of survivors and punish them. His power. The dude's goal is unknown even to himself. However, if anyone or anything should cross his path, they should know that he is armed to the teeth and is ready to sweep the streets in a cleansing cloud burst of blood. Boomstick. Press and hold the power button to aim down sights. Press the attack button to fire a shot that will damage the survivor. If far enough, the next shot will apply the deep wound status effects, and if close enough, the second shot will down the survivor. This should incentivize survivors to keep a distance between them and the killer. Reload. Boomstick must be reloaded after 2 shots before it may be fired again. Press the active ability button to reload the boomstick, so basically it works the same way as the Death Slinger. Special ability, Insanity. After every shot, the insanity meter slowly builds. When a shot hits a survivor, the charge is doubled, and if a survivor is down, the charge is tripled. You know, it's supposed to like build up the meter. Special ability, Molotov Cocktail. When the insanity meter is full, press and hold the power button to light a Molotov, and press the attack button to throw it. Upon impact, the Molotov will create a blast impact similar to the Unknown's power. Survivors who get caught in the impact will be inflamed. Inflamed survivors will keep screaming and activate Killer Instinct as they are on fire. Survivors can lose the inflamed status effect by either completing the pat-down action or by just simply waiting out the timer. A small note to add is that while survivors are inflamed, they are incapacitated, so they can't touch gens or even heal each other. But the effect should only last maybe to 10 to 15 seconds. I'm not too sure about the math or the timing. Special ability, Execution. After downing an inflamed survivor on their last hook by shooting them with the boomstick, press the active ability button when standing over the survivor to quickly execute them. So it involves 3 conditions. They need to be inflamed from the Molotov, they need to be on their last hook, and they need to be shot by the boomstick, so you can't just M1 them or basic attack them. Now, onto the dude's perks. Perk 1. Hex Parade of Disasters. After every survivor has been hooked at least once with the Dull Totem remaining, Hex Parade of Disasters activates and lights it. While activated, your tear radius disappears and auditory hallucinations, such as loud music instruments and distant screams, affect the survivors. Healthy survivors become exposed until the hex is cleansed, and injured survivors have their aura revealed every 20 seconds for 5, 10, 15 seconds. Hexprooted Disasters remains inactive if there are no dull totems available, so it's almost like a mid-match nobody escapes death, plus some added tracking and stealth to it. The dude's second perk, Shake It Up. You are the Celestial Gardener, policing all of the poisons and stinkweeds. When you are blinded by a survivor, that survivor has all pallets and vaults blocked for 30, 60, 90 seconds. The dude's third and final perk, Going Postal. The human condition is deteriorating, and everyone deserves a party favor. When you hook the obsession, all other survivors suffer from the blindness and oblivious status effects for 60, 70, 80 seconds. Going Postal then goes on cooldown for 90 seconds. You can only be obsessed with one survivor at a time. His attributes are fairly average, 4.6 meters a second, 32 meter tear radius, average body size. The dude's Mori. His Mori would involve the survivor standing up and trying to run away until the dude shoots both of their legs, crippling them as they fall to the floor. He probably says something like,
"You must be freezing. Let me warm you up,"
as he lights a Molotov and throws it at the survivor, and he lets out his evil laugh. I actually found a video, a concept Mori that was very similar to the one that I imagined, which I'm going to show you right now. And all I have to say is that I didn't even watch this video before making the concept, so I guess great minds do think alike.
"You should remain still when injured. Here, let me help you." "You must be freezing. Let me warm you up."
Some other almost miscellaneous information. His weapon for basic attacks is a broken shovel. So like a normal shovel, but the handle of it is broken in half, so he's able to hold it with one hand. The gun for the boomstick is a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun that the dude wields with his left hand. So it explains the slow reload and unsteady handling of the weapon because he's right-handed, at least from what I remember in the games. So that makes it a bit hard to shoot and not a bit adds a what's the word? Level of getting used to. And of course the add-ons will change the numbers of how it works, so maybe smooth out accuracy or increase the distance or stuff like that. He cannot execute and flame survivors if he downs them with the basic attack, which I mentioned before. He's basically a mixture of the Unknown, the Death Slinger, the Artist, and the Trickster. And he would have tons of voice lines that taunt the survivors. There would also be different voice lines depending on which Postal Dude skin that you're wearing. Not skin, but like, you know what I mean, cosmetic set or whatever. So, speaking of which, let's talk cosmetic ideas. So, the dude's base outfit, oh my god. Base outfit is Postal Dude Senior, aka the dude from Postal 1. His voice lines would be very evil, and he would go on psychotic rants like mid-match. And of course, he could say stuff like,
"I am the Angel of Death. Bleed. Aw, do you have a boo-boo? Burn. You should remain still when injured. Here, let me help you. Feel my wrath, dog. Run. Judge, jury, and executioner. Kickin' ass."
Another outfit that you could buy could probably, oh my god, what am I saying? Oh my god, what am I doing? It could probably be Postal Dude Jr., aka the dude from Postal 2, which he's supposed to be like the son of the crazy psychotic Postal Dude. He comes with a broken sight as his weapon, and his voice lines are mostly goofy, and of course he references the petition. Maybe he could have it as his Mori like in this concept.
"Would you please sign my petition?"
No way, you fucking lunatic!
Shit. How'd you like it if somebody called you a lunatic?
Other outfits could be dude from Brain Damage, dude from with the brown jacket, I'm not going to say where he's from, dude from Postal 4, and what would be really cool is the dude from the Postal movie, portrayed by Zach Ward, hopefully with his voice as well. And Postal 2 to Postal 4 dudes have the same voice lines and personality, because they're all based off Postal Dude Jr. So, yep, that was my Postal concept. I already told you to like and sub in the beginning. Hopefully you sub now after hearing what I have to say. Comment down below what you think of the concept and other concepts you probably want to see in the game, or maybe even want me to cover if it's something that I know and confident about. I have a Patreon in the description below. If you ever want to donate, that's fine. You don't have to. I completely understand. Mostly I'm just aiming for likes and comments right now. Subs, it could work out, but I'm just still trying to find my audience pretty much. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for watching this far. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, real quick, I'm sorry about Jonesy, the concept that was supposed to be in here as well as a survivor. Didn't work out in the end. Maybe the next video or the one after. So, yeah, I'm going to cut it short. Bye-bye, guys.